Hello, my name is Isaac Castro. This is our CCS2A final project. We are group one, and my group mates include Daniel, Pedro, and Roberto. Here in the design, I will explain what the code is and what it can do. We designed our code to function as a movie code where you go to movie theaters and you select seating along with tickets, and you could choose what movie you would like to watch. Here with techniques, I will describe the use of the files and the techniques used. The use of the files are separated between the tickets, the movies, and the seating. And the techniques used were setters, getters, pointers, inheritance, and other if-else statements. Here we have our main.cpp file. Here at the top, we included the libraries of iostream, movies.h, tickets.h, and using namespace std. And here we just have a do loop with if and else statements. This is for the user input. So if it inputs one, two, three, or anything else, it will output the following.
Hello everyone, my name is Pedro Baires Gonzalez, and I will be explaining the movies.h file. Up here you can see the libraries that we used, and down here we have the class movies. Um, the .h file includes all the um, variables that you're going to be using in the um, .cpp file. And here we have a string title, the hours, the minutes, the seats, the release year, and the ratings. In public, we have the two constructors. We have one regular and one that takes in input. Um, Down here we have the overloading operator, and we have private and public. Okay. And then in movies.cpp, um, we're using namespace, and then right here we're using inheritance, and then right here we're using our we're basically declaring our default constructor to basically 0. And then this is our constructor with parameters down here. And then right here, we're using the overloading operator. Um, right here, we have um, basically the outputs of what the code is going to release or output. It tells you the title, the release year, the duration, and the average rating. And then up here, we have our setters and getters for the seats and the title. And then right here, we have our movies. And then we ended it off with a for loop at the end.
Hi, my name is Daniel Bartolo, and I will be going over the tickets file. And for this one, it's the header. So right here at the top, we have the where we're implementing. We're including the movies.h file, and then I created a class called tickets with the private. We use pointers for the movies, including the movie, which is called selected movie, and then we use int ticks amount, which was for the amount of tickets that the user was going to purchase, and then we include a double total, which would represent the total cost of the tickets. And then for the public, we included a default constructor for tickets, and we use bool purchase, we use the pointers movie list, and then we use the movie count and the total. And then I included a getter for the tickets and the getter for the total. And then I included the void ticket details, which would represent, or which would display like the information of the tickets or of the ticket. So for this one, the tickets.cpp for the default constructor, since selected movie is a pointer, I set it as a null pointer. And then the default amount of tickets is 0, and the default total is 0 because there's 0 tickets. And so for the bool tickets purchase, I included an int for the choice and the number of tickets, and then a character for confirm to make sure they were okay with the price and they wanted to proceed with the purchase. So it's going to display to select a movie to watch 1 through 5, and then takes in input from the user and stores it in choice. And then for the available seats, it gets the seats from, because each movie has its own separate amount of seats available, and it just gets the amount of seats per movie depending on the choice. And then if the choice is 1, then it's gonna say invalid movie selection, and it'll return a false. Or the choice, I'm sorry. If the choice is less than one or greater than five, it's gonna say invalid movie selections because there's only five movies, one through five. And then, but if it's in between the parameters of one through five, it's gonna ask you to enter a number of tickets, and then it's gonna store that into num tickets. And then if the number of tickets you want is greater than the amount of seats available, it's gonna tell you that there's not enough available seats, and it'll return false. But if the amount of seats that you want are available, then it'll proceed to this right here, which is the total cost for the number of tickets. And for the number of tickets, we gave them a price of $12.50, and it'll just multiply the amount of tickets times $12.50, and it'll display the total and ask you if you want to confirm the purchase, and you either do that with Y for yes or N for no, and it'll store that into confirm. And then if you confirm it, it'll proceed to displaying the total amount of the tickets and then the selected movie, and it's say purchase successful. And then, or if you put no, it's gonna say purchase canceled and just return you to the main menu. And then right here we just have the getters, the return ticket amount and return total. And right here is just a display for the ticket details, which will give you the movie name, the number of tickets, the total cost, and yeah. And if you don't purchase ticket, then it'll just say no tickets purchased. Thank you.
All right, my name is Roberto, and I'm going to be explaining the seeding.h file. So first we included the IO stream and the vector with a string, and we use namespace standard. So first we have a private class, which we included the rows and the columns, and then we have a public class for the seating, where we have 5 rows and 5 columns, so it's 25 seats in total. And then we have a void so it can display the seating, and a bool that displays the reserved seating, and then shows the available seats. And then for the seating.cpp, we have a void where it shows it shows the layout for the seating, where it's 5 rows and 5 columns. And then we have a bool that shows asks the user to pick a seating choice, and if it's an invalid seating that's already reserved or not available, it would say invalid seating selection until the seating's until the seat they choose is available. And then we have a choice in case the seating is already reserved. The display C is already reserved, and then we have a bool so it shows until the user picks a seating that's available. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for this one.
So now we'll be showing the demo. We'll be using the Visual Studio compiler. We go to main here, run code.
And so basically right here it says welcome to LeBron's movie theater, and it asks you what you like to do, like much like a real movie theater. And so you could either view the showing movies, buy tickets, or exit, leave. And so we want to know what movies they're currently displaying. So we enter one, and right here it tells you the movies. So it gives you 5 movies which were preset in movie description 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then along with the movie description, it provides you with the title, the release year, the duration, the average rating, and the seats available. And so let's say we want to watch Red One, which would be movie number 4. We would enter buy tickets, and then it tells you select the movie that you want to watch, and so we enter 4. And then it tells you to enter a number of tickets. So let's say we want to buy 3 tickets. So the total cost would be 37.5, and it asks us if we want to confirm the purchase, and we do, so we click Y. And then so right here it tells you our receipt, ticket details, movie Red One, number of tickets 3, and the total cost. And then this returns you back to the main if you want to view again the movies, buy more tickets, or exit. And so we just want to make sure that the number of tickets is updated, so we click 1. And so right here you see that there is now 10 seats available, or 18 seats available for Red One. And if we scroll up and look at the previous ones, it was at 21. So since we bought 3 tickets, it now updated to 18. And yeah, that's it. We exit the program, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.